Imagine you open your eyes. Before you've even had a chance to throw back the covers, your hand is already reaching for your phone. One short clip, a second, a third, an hour passes, and you get out of bed already exhausted. You have no energy for the gym, for work, or even for just making a decent breakfast. You aren't lazy. You've simply fallen into the most sophisticated trap of modern times. Your brain has been hacked, and your main internal resource, dopamine, has been flushed down the toilet of an endless social media feed. Today, we're going to break down how this system makes you weak, why real life feels boring, and how a dopamine detox can help you regain your taste for victory and real energy. Listen closely. Every word right now is your chance to escape digital slavery. Let's be honest. When was the last time you just sat in silence? No headphones, no screen in front of your eyes, no background noise. Most likely you'll start feeling uneasy within a minute. That is the first symptom. Your reward system is overloaded. Dopamine isn't the pleasure hormone people think it is. It's the hormone of anticipation. It's the fuel that makes you get up and go hunt for food, build a career, or find a partner. But modern algorithms have learned to synthesize this fuel artificially. And now, you aren't spending it on achieving goals. You're spending it on watching others achieve theirs. When you scroll through a feed, you receive microscopic hits of dopamine every few seconds. A funny picture? Hit. A beautiful landscape? Hit. Someone's scandal in the comments? Another hit. Your brain is thrilled. Why should it exert effort, learn a difficult language, or go to the gym if it can get a surrogate of success just by moving a finger across glass? This is cheap dopamine, and the problem is that it burns out your receptors. Imagine your receptors as delicate flowers. Normally, they receive morning dew, but when you dive into shorts, a powerful blast from a fire hose hits them. The flowers bend to the ground. They protect themselves. The brain lowers its sensitivity so as not to go crazy from such stimulation. And here is the result. Ordinary, real-world tasks, reading a book, going for a walk, working on a project, seem unbearably boring. They have an intensity index that is too low compared to the flickering feed. You become a dopamine addict, searching for a stronger dose just to feel normal. Why, after 2 hours on your phone, do you feel like you've been unloading freight cars? Because processing this chaotic stream of information requires colossal resources from the prefrontal cortex. You're overloading the processor. You're spending willpower on filtering trash. And by the time you need to do something real, your internal battery is at 0%. You aren't lazy. You're just empty. Now, let's talk about the exit. Dopamine detox. This doesn't mean going into the woods to pray to pine trees. It means regaining control over your receptors. We need to reboot the system so that ordinary life becomes vibrant again, so that you feel the drive of creating something rather than just consuming it. The first stage is admitting the addiction. Look at your phone settings. How many hours did you spend in apps over the past week? That number is the time you stole from your future self, from your physical shape, from your bank account. Realize this. It's painful, but it's necessary. The second stage is creating clean zones. Your morning is sacred. For the first hour after waking up, your phone should be in another room. If you start your day with a news feed, you are programming your brain for a reactive state. You aren't a creator. You are a consumer of someone else's content. Instead, shower, breakfast in silence, planning, Let your brain produce its own dopamine from the awareness of the tasks ahead. The same applies to the hour before bed. The blue light of the screen blocks melatonin, and the information flow keeps your brain in a state of anxiety. Want to get enough sleep? Put the gadgets away. The third stage is a radical reduction in notifications. Every ding is a hook. You might be focused on an important task, but one sound, and your attention is shattered to pieces. It takes up to 20 minutes to recover concentration. Turn off everything except the most critical calls. You shouldn't be available to the world 24/7. You aren't a call center operator. You are a person with your own life. Now, about the detox itself. Try a digital fast on the weekend. Start with Saturday. No internet, no videos, no games. What's left? Books, walks, talking to real people, cleaning, sports. At first, you'll have withdrawals. It will feel like the world is slipping away, like you're missing something vital. This is a lie from your brain. After a few hours of silence, you'll start noticing things you ignored before. You'll start hearing your own thoughts. That is the main goal. When we remove cheap stimuli, the brain starts looking for other sources of dopamine, and a miracle happens. You suddenly find that you want to wash the dishes you've been putting off for 3 days. You want to go for a walk. Why? Because now that is the most accessible way to get dopamine. Your sensitivity threshold drops. You start enjoying simple things again. That is freedom. An important point, don't try to become perfect in one day. The brain is a cunning creature. If you forbid yourself everything at once for a month, you'll break in 3 days and go on a 10-hour binge-watching spree. Work gradually. Introduce restrictions slowly. For example, make a rule, no phone while eating. Food is already a source of pleasure. Don't layer a video on top of it. Learn to feel the taste of the food, the texture, the smell. This brings you back into your body. Ask yourself, who is in control? Do I control the phone, or does the phone control me? If you can't spend 15 minutes in a queue without pulling out a gadget, the answer is obvious. You are a slave to the algorithm. No, the good news is that neuroplasticity works both ways. Just as you trained yourself to crave fast dopamine, you can retrain yourself back. Remember, real life happens here. It's not in pixels. It's in your efforts, your struggles, and your real results. The dopamine from finishing a difficult project is 100 times sweeter than the dopamine from 1,000 likes. But to feel that, you first need to turn off the screen. Right now, when this podcast ends, don't move to the next video. Don't scroll through the comments. Just hit the lock button, put the phone face down, and sit in silence for 5 minutes. Feel your thoughts begin to slow down. Ask yourself what you really want to do today for your future, and do it. Without music in your ears, without extra noise, just you and your goal. This is the beginning of your path to true power. You are stronger than any algorithm. It's time to prove it, above all, to yourself. Your dopamine is your fire. Start lighting your own path with it.